Welcome to the Drunkard's Path, FlossTube number 3. It's been a while since I made a FlossTube, and it does take a little bit of time in between because you actually have to have something to show. So I've been stitching away, and we're filming on today's Halloween, and I don't know why, but it's warm out there again today, so I swear every time I do one of these, I'm just like dying of heat under these lights and everything, but hey, let's make the best of it. And let's get started. So today I'm going to show you, it was my birthday gift to myself. I did start it because I finished one or two, so I thought if I finish one, I can start one. So this one is by the Scarlet House, and it's called Sarah Sanderson 1872. Now, the only way to get this one, I believe, was through the Facebook page, and I don't remember the name of it, but you had to go through them or Colorado Cross Stitcher in, of course, Colorado, and there was a bunch of people that were signed up for this, and you had to pre-buy it, pre-order it. So I got it, and I started it, and this was done on, let me see, it's a 36 count Valley Forge on a fat half. So I'm going to put this back into the bag. Oh, and this is my first time using these types of silks. And here they all are. Now that was fun getting them all arranged, but I did. So they're so pretty and they're so silky smooth. So I'm using 1 strand over 2. So that again is different for me because I don't normally do that. So this is my start, and this is on a really big piece of linen. So this is where I got. It doesn't look like much, but this is like many days of stitching. So you can see I got part of the border, and the flower at the top is done. Then I'm starting in on those trees. So there's still lots and lots to go, but you know what? I really enjoy this one. It's I like the vibrant colors, and I like using those silks. Number 2 is When Witches Go Riding. I'm going to show you, let me see, this one came in 4 different installments, but I just bought all 4. So this is When Witches Go Riding. So you can see there's quite a bit on here, but I did work on this one, and I worked on it for a few days. And this one is on 28 count Monaco, and it is 2 over 2. And I've shown this one before, but I got all of this part done. I got more of this and the cauldron, and so again, it's coming along. And of course, I didn't get it done for Halloween, but maybe next year on Halloween. But I still will work on this in the rotation. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. I still like working on pieces for either autumn or Halloween or whatever. They are my favorite. So that is how far I've got on that one. But the next one, let me see here, is called A Quaker Welcome. And I've got quite a bit of the top part done. And this one is done on 36 count Vintage Country Mocha, and this is 1 strand over 2, and I did use the called for, and there's weeks and DMC, and I just like to, that way I don't have to sit and think about what colors I want to use. So take that off of there, and I'm going to show you my progress. I'm pretty happy with this one. So I've got just about the whole top bit, and I got the house and the pineapple, and this motif here, and some of the alphabet. So we're starting to get a splash of color put into it. I think it looks pretty good, so I'll just keep plugging away at that one. And you know, every time you can sit and you can get a few strands into your piece, it's just that much more progress. So I think this one's going to look really super nice when it's done. The next one. Well, first, before I talk about the piece, I'm going to talk about the bag, because I showed this bag on my other regular video, but this is a FlossTube, and I thought this would be interesting to the people that actually watch the FlossTubes and that I like to stitch. This bag was made for me by my very good friend Pat. Her mother did this piece in the middle. It's all embroidered flowers, and just lovely all the way around. So she took that piece, she cut it out, and she actually made this beautiful project bag for me. I am just so happy and just thrilled that she made this for me. And this is the back with wavy quilting done, and I added a little sunflower here. So I just want to say thank you so much, Pat. I really love and treasure this bag. So this one is a new start as well, and this one is Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. Wow, there is a ton of work on this one, and yeah, he almost like, I can't believe I'm only going to show you how much that I've done, and there's still so much to go, but that's okay. You know, we have to start somewhere, and this is what it looks like. And you can see there's a ton to do, and it's a big piece, and I'm using all the called for DMC on this. So this is I think it's 40 count Heartland 1/2. So this is my start, and believe it or not, this was a lot of days of stitching. So you can see that I've got, yeah, the pumpkin, the little spider, the corn down here, the bird, and I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's a leaf. So I have the other section do here, and then we start to go down. But I've never done cross stitch on 40 count before, and it takes a little bit of getting used to. But once your eye gets kind of trained on the smaller size holes, you get there. But I have good magnification and lighting and stuff. So, but I am enjoying doing this one. I just know that it's like, I'm not gonna give myself any expectations on when to have it done. It'll get done someday. Okay, this one I've shown several times, and it's going to take me a while, but I did get the piece done that I wanted, like the part done that I wanted to get done. This one is Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, and that's what it's going to look like when it's all done. But I did get this whole section done, and this one is almost full coverage, this square here, and I'm going to start working on the double middle one. So I was happy to get that part done this time. And this is 32 count on Affogato 2/2, and it's all the called for DMC on here. So here's the piece, or let me hold it up like that. Here's the piece done, like the square, and it says we are afraid, and it's got the boat and the mermaid and the skulls at the bottom. So I'm going to open the whole piece so you can see what it looks like. So slow but sure, we are getting there, and I can't wait to start on that middle piece, because I am definitely going to be starting that pretty soon. The little book, this one is from Primrose Cottage, and it's called 12 Monthly Minis, and I am almost done this one, so yay. I did up to November, so I'm actually I got a month ahead, so good for me. So I'm going to make all these little pillows when I'm done. So that's why I put them on one big piece. And this one is done on 28 count casual linen espresso. And this is 2/2. But I have been pulling threads from my stash on anything that looks similar to what it is in the charts, because I didn't want to just like grab you know, new skeins of thread. I figured this is a really good project where I can grab the stuff that I've already got on the go. So this is what we've got done so far. Now the last two that I did are October and November, so we just have to do December, and then I can start cutting them out and make the little pillows. So I think this is coming along, and they probably take about 4 to 5 hours each. So I'll be glad to put a check mark on this one. This one is, I've been working on this for a little while too. It's called Quaker Gardens, and it's just using one color. Now I'm just using, let me see, I'm going to pull out the thread to see what it's actually called. Mint Julep, and this classic color works. So I just bought a whole bunch of skeins of the Mint Julep, and I've got this one is on 32 count linen earth, and this one is 2/2, and I'm making really good progress on this one. It is almost completed. We have just, let me see on the, yeah, we just have the section just over under here left. So it's coming along quite nicely. And I like the contrast between the dark and that mint julep, the cotton thread. So that's where we are with that one. And maybe I'll have a finish soon with this one. Now I saved this one for the last, and I thought for sure I'd have it done for Halloween. Oh my gosh, I tried so hard. But so close, so close. This is my Halloween Quaker. So it's going to look like that. And I am just about there. I put a lot of time into this one, but like I said, today's Halloween day, and I'm just so close. This one is on 28 count, and it's called Murky, and this is 2/2, and I am using the called for that it says on the chart. And look at this. Look at this. All I have left is this section right here. There's another bigger house here, and I think and a tree and a moon or something, but that's it. That is it for this one. So I am so happy to have this one just about completed, but I am going to keep working on this one till it's done. So it'll probably be another couple of days, but I do want to get it done because I want to get this one in a really nice frame, because there was a lot of work in it, and I just love how it turned out, and the colors are just so beautiful. So just keep plugging away at whatever you're working, and sure enough, you'll get there. It will be done. Okay, so that's all I've been working on. All my works in progress. Next, I'm going to show you a couple of fully finished pieces that I did. This one I did was another Primrose Cottage one. It was another Halloween one. I started it with since the last video, and I finished it. So I should have grabbed the chart, but I didn't. I forgot. Anyway, this is what it looks like, and this is how I fully finished it. So it's called the Salem Sisters Stitchery, and here it says silks, linen, wool, and buttons. So I just completed that, and then I just used some fabric, and then I did a sew and flip on each of the corners so I can make this small wall hanging, and just a different kind of a finish, but it's really super cute. And this one, this fully finished one, I just finished this morning. I showed this when it was done, but I didn't know what I was going to do with it, so I just made a little pillow. And this one I got from a magazine that they put out like a whole bunch of Halloween ones, and I just can't remember the name of the magazine, but it comes out every year, and there's probably, I'm going to say close to 100 different Halloween little charts in there. So, I mean, some of them aren't so little, but this is how I finished it. I just cut it out, and then I put some fabric here, another strip here. So we got your bats, and this is the back. And then I used this piece of twine just to kind of give it a little different look. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but a lot of our machines have got some fancy stitches. And this one on my machine had these bats. There was one with pumpkins, and I saw, oh, there's some bats. How nice is that? So I put a row of stitching of the bats going down here, and it's in gray. So it kind of blends in there, but I can see it. You might not be able to see it in the video, but it does just add another little touch to your piece. So I thought that turned out pretty good. Okay, let's see. What do I have that I have purchased this month? Oh, this can't keep me off of certain sites buying stuff, but it's fun, right? It's just all fun. This is probably, I don't know, we're talking years of stitching, but that's okay. I like doing it. It's good therapy for me. I bought this one. It's called, and I'm going to start this one soon because Christmas is coming. This one's called Mistletoe Manor Sampler and Smalls. So you can see what it looks like here. And it is called for DMC threads, so I can just pull those. That's not a big deal. And the linen I got is called 36 count Legacy Edinburgh linen. So hopefully you don't get too much of a glare. So that will look pretty nice, those two together. So hopefully next video you can see that I got a little bit of a start on it anyway. This one, what have we got in the bag? I don't know. This one is, let me see. Oh, this one, pins and needles. Hopefully I didn't show this last time. I can't remember, but you know what? I'm going to show it again. Pins and needles. So it looks like that. And I've got it in the bag, but I do not have, I haven't bought the thread yet. Or the floss. Yeah, I guess you have to open up the package, see what you need. Anyway, but I did get a quarter yard of 32 count antique lamb's wool linen. So there's no modeling, it's just color, straight color, like that. So that's what I'll do that one on someday. The next one, what do we have? Again, I hope I'm not repeating. This is called the Egg Collector, and this is a Teresa Kogut. So that's what that one's going to look like. So I've got that one in the bag, all kitted up. Oh, I got two. Actually, two. Let me see. So this is the linen. This is called 28 count casual linen. Wren. Okay, they kind of like put the W-R-E and then the N down here. I'm like, what is re? Okay, Wren. So this is what that looks like. So that will be done on that one. And then there's another one here called Home of a Needleworker. And this is a Little House Needleworks. So that one's that. And that I'm going to do on, let me see, 28 count antique ivory. Well, that's a real pretty one. That's nice. That's going to be easier to do because the holes are a little bit bigger. Now, did I get... Yes, I did. Look at that. I've got all the... I've got the floss ready to go. So, maybe during the winter, I might be able to get a start on that one. A couple more to go. This one is called the Anne Goodall Sampler. So I think this is a picture of the original, and it looks a little bit washed out. But when you actually make it, the colors come a little more vibrant because this is not one that was just like recently done. This is the original piece. So I have got the floss here, Classic Colorworks, and this one is 38 count Edinburgh linen oatmeal. So this is what I'll be using for that piece. And the last one I have to show you that I've got ready to go is called Summer Quaker. That's what it looks like. It's really colorful, so beautiful. I can't wait to get started on that one. You can hear my little doggy up there. Somebody came to the door, so sorry about that. So that's what this one looks like. I have, I think the threads, I put them in this little pouch. Oh yeah, all the DMCs, lots and lots of DMC. So we'll put those on floss drops. And this is the linen. It is, let me see, 36 count Edinburgh linen latte. So how nice is that? Well, I don't know about you, but I've got a lot to keep me busy, including doing quilting and stitching projects, and of course working at the shop. So this is what keeps me going, and with the winter coming, the shorter days, more time for stitching and having fun. So thank you so much for sticking to the end. As always, keep sewing, keep stitching.